I still don't get why that song doesn't have like a fade out or something compared to the original. So, nonetheless, it's pretty cool. Anyways, it's the kind of synthwave theme that I've been going with pretty much for the whole year, especially with Geek House Dark Mode and all this other cool stuff like that. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka Multimedia Jay. Looks like we have some folks that are stopping by these streams, liking them, and maybe hitting watch later, and then putting them in the watch later list for later on. The thing with that is, I'm probably going to make a Stuff from Streams video about our discussion about the issues related to ESO's Crown Gem situation. So it's nice that people want to catch the stream later when they have some more time, but there's actually going to be something more on topic with the streams. Remember, the streams are chronological stuff. It's something that you do while you're live, but stuff that's more topical that might be better for the algorithm and stuff is the sort of things that you'll see for videos as well as stuff from streams on this channel. So tonight we're going to be, I don't know if we're even going to get out of the castle tonight. It'll be a good night. This is actually going to be a good night. You know, if ZeniMax wants to be so money hungry and, Scrooge and bah humbug. Matter of fact, I should probably wear this tonight. I should probably wear this hat. I don't think it's going to play nice with the streamer headphones. No, this is not going to work. I see why certain streamers wear earbuds instead of so they can wear hats and stuff on stream. Oh man, oh man, oh man. But let me just say that I very much relate to the bah humbug message. Oh, there it goes. Hold on a second. There. Make sure it's nice and visible in the shots in my bah humbug Santa hat for the holiday humbug season. But anyways, yeah, so if ZeniMax is going to be all Scroogey like this, we should probably just chime in on some things here and there. Yeah, we're going to be in the castle, and let's see if they're Scroogey enough to kick me for inactivity when I'm spending too much time messing around on the Crown Store. Before we get into that, though, let me just say to Dan, hi. But there's something to be said for Dan, DJ, and the various folks that have stopped by and been the icebreakers in the chat. Dan, I know you go by Ice This and Ice That over on your various platforms. You should seriously think about Icebreaker, because if you have that person that is chattering in stream and having a back and forth with someone in a small stream like this, it's actually a great icebreaker. You know, there's people out there that don't want to really get involved in chat if they're going to be the only one in chat. So if you have somebody who's talkative like that, it's actually really cool for getting other folks to come out of the woodwork and stuff like that. Of course, I have sub-only mode on because of anti-spam and stuff like that. We keep getting spammers every time I put set chat to full open, even on an underdog streaming platform like YouTube. But I just wanted to throw in some shout-outs for anybody who's ever been an icebreaker in a small streamer's chat. You're more important than you think, because it can be the difference between a completely empty chat and people actually talking when other folks are too nervous to be the person who speaks up first. So I imagine there'll be so much information and stuff like this that we won't really need to chat back and forth about too much in the first part of this. But before I fired up the game, I figured I should just throw in a shout out there. All right, so we're going to talk about this Crown Gem situation, and before we get into this, and I'll probably say this again later, I'm speaking as someone who remembers the controversies over World of Warcraft and store mounts, as well as the general progression of WoW from an MMO into a game that was more like a mobile app, where various forms of microtransactions crept into the game, and eventually it got to the point, and this is something that every video game that monetizes to the hilt like this, every game that monetizes the hilt like this has to be extremely careful that they don't turn into essentially a paid service for pretty much everything in the game, because it really cheapens the interest in playing the game as a game if nothing you do matters, compared to somebody with money to burn who can just swipe a credit card enough times and get to the same point that you are at. So very, very important discussion when it comes to game design. I think that's second only to the ongoing problem of games being beta on release. Let's fire up ESO and let's talk about this Crown Gem thing. It's time to play some stuff. I don't know. Do we even need sound effect? Do we even need the game sound on? I think I'm just going to do music and discussion, and we're going to heavily limit the music to Streambeat's synthwave, and we're going to cut the music down to 7% for this from the usual 15. We just leave it at 5. All right, let's open up. This is obviously where I took the thumbnail. I've got this guy in think mode with a Telvanni. I got my crowns in, 2255. Good, we're going to need those later. Alrighty. Let's go to personalities, and let's do Telvanni Magister. Set the music to about 7% like it's a YouTube video, and just turn down the masters. I know I can talk over it when it's at 15%, but I basically want this to be like, I want this to focus on the discussion while we're doing all of this. So we're not going to have to go very far from our little throne here. Yeah, just sit there. Yeah, perfect. I should have taken the thumbnail of him sitting there. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, he gets up anyways. Well, I suppose if we're going to... Nah, there's this weird, like, gesture that the Telvanni thing does. So, let's see. Just set it like this. Oh, yeah, that thumbnail was pretty representative. All right. So, here's the problem. Elder Scrolls Online is very monetized, and it has just about every form of monetization out there. So you have a subscription service through ESO Plus, but that gives you a stipend of crowns every month. And the stipend of crowns is actually better than if you buy the crowns the regular way. So it's basically 1650 crowns for like 15 a month. And I think it's more of a bargain if you buy your membership in larger chunks, like annually. So if you buy an annual membership, you're paying the equivalent of $10 a month, and you get enough crowns to buy a castle every year. And that's without buying anything else from the cash shop. Also, recently ZeniMax put in Seals of Endeavor, which is an alternate currency for buying stuff from the crown crates. But just like in Guild Wars 2 with gold versus gems, if you don't want to buy gems, it's going to take a lot more effort to get the same rewards through Seals of Endeavor than it does through just buying crowns. So let's get back to the crown store specifically. The issue with the crown crates is that they're loot boxes, and that's subject to all the problems with loot boxes and ethics and things like that. Now, the point of crown crates, what makes them a little different than raw gambling, is that you technically always get something when you buy crown crates. Because if you get a dupe reward, you get gems as the consolation currency. And that's what the crown gems are. I'm down to 2 of them right now. The way I get gems is I almost never buy crown crates. Tonight's going to be one of the wild exceptions, just to illustrate what crown crates are like to the ordinary Joe and not some big streamer who can blunt the cost of buying all these crown crates through subs, donos, and other stuff that happens when they're on stream. And that's a very important thing to keep in mind, by the way. Streamers will have a different experience than regular Joes will. And so you always got to question if somebody on the ESO stream team, which is ZeniMax's official streamer partnership program for streaming ESO on Twitch, if somebody on the ESO stream team who has access to exclusive giveaways, codes, all kinds of other stuff as part of that partnership program, a program that which I believe rigs the system, rigs the game against anybody who's not on the stream team in the directory on Twitch. If you think about all of this other stuff with regards to the stream team and everything, you have to wonder if some of these streamers are getting some kind of kickback, or just the fact that they are boosted as it is by being on the stream team, which requires a minimum amount of activity in order to get on it in the first place. The fact that the game is kind of rigged for them with ESO and streaming it on Twitch makes you wonder if there's some conflict of interest involved somewhere in here. But yeah, so here's the crown crates. If you buy just one of them, it's 400 crowns, roughly the equivalent of $4. I say roughly because if you buy crowns, you get bulk discounts the more you buy at a time. It's actually probably, without spending a crap ton of money, the $30 one is probably more worth it than the 15 or the 7-something one in terms of value per crown. And then you see something similar here if you run the numbers. So 4 for 1,500 has a little bit of a discount, and then the big one is 15 for 5,000. But 5,000 crowns, do you want to buy like the roughly $50 worth of crowns to buy a 15 pack of Celestial crates and get the best deal? I mean, there's all little numbers in here too. Something else I gotta say with regard to this, and I'm glad Dan's bringing it up in the chat right now. The situation with Stream Team streamers, and this promo is not unlike what's been going on Twitch with the gambling streams, where services are in some way enabling streamers to create something that to the audience looks like what they would experience, but it actually isn't. Number one, the difference between streamers and people that aren't streamers, and number two, in the case of the gambling streams, you had like money being offered to these streamers who are already big enough to make plenty of money off of streaming alone. So when you see someone who has like 4-digit concurrence on Twitch, you crunch the numbers on the subs they show off, and they're making 6 digits a year. And, you know, they're making 6 digits a year just from their stream alone through sub revenue. Never mind any of the brand deals and other stuff they might sign, ways they diversify their income, merch, the whole 9 yards. When you see somebody who's that well off without needing a boost, getting paid very handsome sums of money by a crypto gambling site in order, of course they're going to do high rolling gambling if they're already fine money wise, and the platform that wants to promote crypto gambling is trying to entice people to try their service. Yeah, pay a bunch to one person who might get a whole bunch of other people to do that. Just maintain the ruse that the experience that people are going to have is anywhere near what the streamer has. And that's just not the case. So, for the people unfamiliar with ESO that might be watching this, you have crowns bought with real money will buy your crown crates. When you exhaust the loot table and start getting dupes, you get crown gems instead. Also, for the crap rewards, you can convert them to crown gems. So crown gems are basically the consolation currency for the crown crate system. So it is what the big thing that caught my eye on this was the Radiant Apex rewards, the mounts, costing all these gems, not crowns. It's not in the store mount part of the store. Here's the store mount part of the store. I've got a lot of these. The new store mount that's out, which is 3,000 crowns, but at least you'll know you only have to spend 3,000 crowns to get it, is the Nightmare Bear, which is basically a Warlock-style bear mount. There's already a Nightmare Horse. We go to Equins here. I already have that one. I already have that one for some of my evil characters. Literally, they took the same pattern and they put it on a bear. That's what they're doing for store mounts, and at roughly $30 worth of crates, at roughly $30-ish worth of crates, it's actually more expensive than a $25 store mount in World of Warcraft. But the thing is, World of Warcraft store mounts, they got like the flying cat and stuff nowadays, but at least you're not buying a bunch of loot boxes in order to get a cool looking mount. This is uninspired. This is completely uninspired. They literally just took the same effect and put it on a bear instead of a horse. That's your store mount. Now we look at some of the other ones that I've already gotten. There's some cool looking ones in there. There's a lion. There's the paladin mount that I have is the Auroran Warhorse, actually. I've gotten these over the years as I've become interested in them. Basically, I decided not to order pizza that weekend or something like that in order to get some of these mounts. So, and they range in price, like 1,800 crowns, 3,000 crowns, da-da-da. So, talking opportunity costs, what else could I have done with the money? I am not going to be able to have my characters ride camels because I'm going to be spending those 2,200 crowns to showcase this crown crates problem later on. So, that's the cash shop up front. But you have this Star Chaser Cinch Cat or whatever it is, 2,500 gems. Not even crowns. You have to get enough dupes and conversions to get your gems up to 2,500. Now, the alternate currency to buy gem rewards is Seals of Endeavor. But then, of course, since it is something you can earn in-game, everything's a lot more expensive. So, let me see. To get one of those Radiant Apex mounts, 16, and notice with crowns, notice with gems, they cost less. But with Seals of Endeavor, all three of these are 16,000 Seals of Endeavor each. And what can you get per day? So the dailies reset. I can do 3 of these and get 10 of these So 30 of these things per day, and then the weekly is 200. So how many days and weeks are you going to have to grind endeavors in order to get 16,000 seals of endeavor to buy one mount? And by the way, these crown crate things here, by the way, these crown crates come and go in seasons. So you have to catch them when they're in season. So the odds are, if you start today, you're probably not going to get the Seals of Endeavor to be able to get one of these things by the time the season's over. So you have to be really hardcore, and even then you might not get it. So years? I don't think so, Dan. Maybe if you're a casual player who isn't paying attention. And the thing is, too, if you're grinding away at any one part of the game, it's to the detriment of everything else you can be doing in-game, which eats into the kind of player freedom that Elder Scrolls Online is already very good at. So you have something here that's running contrary to the design of the game and what the game is normally very good at. So, all right, here's your limited time offers. Bloodroot, here's 500 gems, 700 gems. Let's go down the list away from the mounts. 400 gems, we have Sparkly Bear. You have a Sparkly Bear right there. Then go down to Legendary, and we have this, which puts little stars around you. A Celestial Vortex, which is a house furnishing, if you want to really look like a really powerful mage. What's this? Dark Shaman gear for 100. Where's the other one? Celestial Robes. Not too good looking on this guy, but if you want like a wizard character with sparkly Fantasia style robes, 400 gems. And then Astral Sheen, the night elf thing that we were seeing earlier, 400. So this is hundreds of the consolation currency. It's not something you can directly... You have to blow money on all kinds of crown crates in order to get these gems. Or you need to grind, which is something you normally don't have to do in this game very much, Seals of Endeavor in order to get this stuff. I mean, look at these prices. Look at this. To get the robe, 8,000 of these Seals of Endeavor. And I need to focus exclusively on getting that before it gets pulled from the store. We start going down some of the Azure Eyes. This is the one that can make your character look like a Death Knight. Azure Eyes, 2,000 Seals of Endeavor versus 40 gems. Now this is something a bit more reasonable. You can get Ouroboros crates and build up your gems and get something like this relatively reasonably. So, but it's just these mounts. It's like, the thing you got to remember with things like mounts and other gear and stuff like that is that what you have in an MMO tells people about you. So, in the early days... This is a little too screechy of a song. There we go. In the early days of WoW, if you got some really nice gear, it meant that you downed a powerful raid boss, or you played the game at a high difficulty, or if it was PvP gear, it means you were better at PvP than other people that were playing the game during that same time period. So, because of this, people could tell what kind of things you'd done in game by the gear you were wearing. The original mount controversy that I ran into with WoW was the Sparkle Horse, which was the first store mount in the game in Wrath of the Lich King. The Sparkle Horse, unfortunately, was also the exact same mount as what dropped from Algalon, the super hard optional boss in Ulduar. So you had a bunch of people that made a raid guild that was good enough at what they did to take down the hardest boss in the game at the time and potentially win that mount. And then something went on the store that someone could get just by swiping a credit card. That was the beginning of this path that World of Warcraft took over years towards basically turning any kind of progression in the game into something stupid compared to just swiping a credit card. There are some MMOs that have done this out from the get-go, particularly free-to-play ones. I know Neverwinter, I tried playing it in its early run because of its thematic ties to Neverwinter Nights. But when you have a game where you have to go to the cash shop to buy a token to respec your character, that's going too far. So that's just too far. And so there are still people today, there are WoW commentators today that are ticked about store mounts. They'll say, Blizzard, why can't you put these mounts in the game? Why is it that I have to swipe a credit card and there's no way to earn these in game? That's what they're upset about. Well, at least if you swipe a credit card, you have the mount. As opposed to loot boxes where you have to accrue the consolation currency from loot boxes in order to get these things. So here's the Celestial Ram. Looks really cool. It's basically Vendalia's color scheme with all the sparkly blue purple type stuff. 1,600 gems. Now, it'd be nice if maybe ZeniMax would put these, maybe after they do this with loot boxes for a bit, have like a backup option in a couple of months to put these on the store as regular store mounts. As long as they space it out. But have something more original than, haha, we took the Nightmare Horse and we made a bear mount out of it. So, that's the situation. Let me just go over my tweets on the matter, just so they can be part of the record of all of this, because I think that gating this amount of cool stuff behind the currency, the consolation currency, is an insult to the gaming, is an insult to the ESO game player base, gaming community. So let me just go back to what was here earlier. It's an insult to the ESO player base. I mean, it's one thing when WoW players complained about $25 store mounts, and it's another thing when this gimmick is being done. Let's just go back to the tab for that. It's another thing when this gimmick is being done with the consolation currency because you got crap in a loot box or you got dupes in a loot box. Now, you can win these directly from the crown crates, but the odds are horrible, like a 2% drop rate or something. You basically have to be really lucky in order to win these from a loot box. Vendalia did like close to 100 of these on stream, and she didn't get any of the really high up rewards. So I'm gonna watch the stream VODs on Twitch of many of the stream team folks like J. Hart Ellis and Loctavian and other folks too, not even in the stream team, to see how much luck they had with the crown crates. But it's just overall, you take J. Hart Ellis, for example, and run the math on his 105 crown crates. That would cost the average Joe about $250 for the crowns to buy that many crates. Around the $250 mark. You're talking about streamers blowing hundreds of dollars on crown crates for content. The thing is, remember, streamers can blunt that cost if they make people excited and those people dono to bring that cost down. The average Joe doesn't have that. You're talking, do you really want to be blowing like a quarter to half your rent or whatever on crown crates, or maybe more, to try and get one of those mounts? So it was, I gotta wonder, should I be jealous of World of Warcraft at this point? Because there's store mounts, you pay $25, you have the mount. Pets, you pay money, you have the pet. You don't have to roll the dice on getting them from some stupid loot box. And by the way, a lot of the pets that I bought in WoW over the years were charity pets. So the Make-A-Wish Foundation and other stuff would receive half the proceeds. I bought them when they were charity pets, like the pet Moonkin and stuff. I bought those when they were charity pets. So the money went towards a good cause, and it gave me a cute pet as well. And of course, let's not forget the numbers involved in streaming too. How can a streamer with 3-digit concurrence really afford enough crown crates to get gem mounts when you need several hundred subs on Twitch to have the sub revenue equivalent of a minimum wage job? You have to be notably higher up to start making decent money in terms of replacing like the industrial park jobs in my neck of the woods. It's one reason why I don't pursue full-time content creation. I know it's a racket, and I know it affects people's ability to speak their mind and be creative when they have to worry about how popular or not their content is going to be. And then what if the platform's monetization collapses? Like some of those things I've seen from YouTubers that have watched their ad revenue dissolve over the past 5 to 10 years. Considering that a lot of the full-time content creators that people get jealous of got their start because they lost a big job during the Great Recession, I know that there's more going on behind the scenes than what would be indicated here. Moral of the story, remember what we said earlier about stuff you have in these games reflecting on you. When you see someone on one of these gem mounts, they're either really lucky, they had rich friends, they're a streamer who could blunt the cost, they had money to burn, or in some way, shape, or form, they blew way too much money to get that virtual good. So, yes, I'm cynical, and understandably so, of the celestial crown crates. Let's head over to the Christmas tree and let me show you what this will look like to a regular person, not a streamer who's blunting the costs of buying 100 crown crates. It costs about $23 to have pizza delivered in my neck of the woods. And this is a business concept that you need to think about when playing these games that try to monetize everything like this. Opportunity cost. Whenever you spend money on anything, what else could you have done with the money? I have about $23 worth of crowns right now. I bought a few extra before stream, so that way I'd get the equivalent of the cost of having pizza delivered. I won't get pizza delivered anytime this month. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the pizza that I didn't get delivered. What does that look like? I had 1,500 crowns sitting around because I wanted to buy another spec for one of my characters. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's buy a normal person's amount of celestial crown crates and see what we get. And compare, please, by all means, people, clip this and compare it to these streamers, or save the queue point using YouTube's special timestamp links. We're going to take a look at what it looks like when a normal person who isn't a streamer blunting the cost buys a reasonable amount of crown crates. So, we're not touching the $50 one because that's too expensive. I can't do 1,500 twice because I don't want to spend 30. I want this to be the equivalent of a large pizza. So about 2,200 crowns worth. So we're going to get this. We're going to get this. Don't open them yet. And we're going to get this. Get an extra. Boom. We don't have enough crowns left to buy another crate. So we have 5 crown crates. Ready to see what this looks like? Let's turn the sound back on for ESO so we can hear Precruity ramble on about stuff and bring the volume back up, the music volume back up to normal. Okay, you ready? Let's get Precruity by the Christmas tree. This is what it looks like when you buy crown crates as a regular person who isn't blunting this with stream revenue. And even if someone threw a huge super chat at me, I would not continue doing this. I would just buy crowns for something else. I almost never do anything with crown crates like this. Never. And this is why. Ready? 5 celestial crown crates. Go.
An excellent selection. Make a selection to
See?
reveal your rewards.
Okay, here's what we get as a normal person in these things.
Right move.
We already have that dog and we got 13 gems.
Congratulations.
So, I already have that dog through the crown store. So, I got 13 gems for it. Something because I already bought it. Wouldn't be the case if this were a regular player who wasn't already playing this game for a long time and every so often had bought something because it looked cool from the cash shop. Let's proceed.
Exceptional.
I don't have that combat pet yet, and I don't want a giant flying wasp around either. So I don't think I can convert that either. I don't really care. I don't really care for that pet, but now I have it. Crown Tri-Resto potions. This is the sort of thing that you would get from the Ouroboros crates. Turn up the master. There we go. I can hear myself a little better now. Crown Tri-Resto potions. This is one of the things you get from the Ouroboros crates. You always want to convert those to gems. Gold Coast Draining Potion. Ouroboros thing. We will convert that to gems. Next.
Are you ready to reveal your
Crown Vigorous Rag Out. We're going to convert that to gems. Gold Coast Spellcaster Elixir. We'll convert that to gems. Anything that's a potion or a consumable is something you would get from your daily logins or Ouroboros crates. All of those you want to convert to gems for the secondary currency. At least it's secondary under normal circumstances.
A favorable
Gladiator arm cops. I don't really need this. I'd rather convert that to gems. But I have it now.
This one invites you to try it.
Resto potion. We will convert that to gems.
An excellent crate, my friend.
Convert to gems. Fortune's Anvil body markings. Another thing that I would like to convert to gems, because I have zero use for tattoos on any of my characters. Gold Coast draining potion. We will convert that to gems. Monochrome checkerboard, a dye stamp. I have no use for that. I'd love to convert it to gems. I can dye my character's armor from regular outfit stations. I don't need those stupid dye stamps. Plus, I think you only put them on costumes anyways.
Wabacat, a bonus reward.
Bakrudi gave you a bonus reward. What is the bonus reward?
Wonderful.
Oh, cool. So I have that instrument now that the Khajiit lady plays in the Elsewhere expansion and sings songs about moon sugar. It'd be cool, I suppose, but I just play the lute half the time, so it's not really important for me to... I would convert that to gems if I could.
This will come in handy.
Non-combat pet, an ostrich. I wish I could convert that to gems.
This could be
A sheep, non-combat pet. I wish I could convert that to gems. Gold Coast Experience Scroll. We will convert that to gems. Gold Coast Draining Potion. We will convert that to gems. Ready? One more Celestial Crate.
Akruti sees that you are ready to play. Excellent.
Crown Mimic Stone. We will convert that to gems. Resto Potion. We will convert that to gems. Ooh, the Gladiator helmet. I don't really need my character to look like that, and I'm not going to play loot boxes to try and get the rest of that style. So I wish I could convert that to gems. And lastly, a crown riding lesson. Not really important. We're going to convert that to gems. Done.
There are many wonderful rewards that a crate could contain.
Okay, ready for gem extraction? Look at this crap.
Magnificent selection, and these
So I can't get any from the pets that I don't want or the other stuff that I don't want. I'd have to keep buying crown crates until I got dupes from them. And then I could get gems. Let's see how many we get here. Gold Coast Draining Potion. Now it's just like it was with Ouroboros crates. Extract all for 6 gems. Da-da-da-da. Let's see here. Gold Coast Spellcaster Elixir. 2 more gems. Crown Lesson, gems. Crown Mimic Stone to gems. Keep in mind what we're getting from this is popping up on the screen with the +1. Gold Coast Experience Scroll, we get a gem. And the die stamp, we get a gem. Done.
Until next time.
What does that bring our gems up to? 32 gems. The blue-eyed thing that I want is 40. So we're short. So, well, all right. We're short. See that? I blew the equivalent of a large pizza. And I can't even get the glowy eye thing that I want because of that. So, actually, let's go buy another thingy here. Let me just make sure that, let's go buy another crown. Let's go buy another crown thingy here and see if we can buy another, get something that converts over to gems. See, another couple of bucks. So we'll go 2 weeks with no pizza. No, we're not doing that for the... All right, let's see this here. All right, ready? Store. Lose the camera. So nothing reflects off of my glasses. All right, let's be an idiot here. I want to see if I can get to 40 gems and buy the blue eye thing. What's that going to take? All right, I'm going to get my gems back now. I'm going to get my crown. It's playing the trailer for ESO. Sorry about the extra noise. All right, let's see. The best value without blowing a ton of money is 3,000 crowns for $24.99. So, let me see here. Yeah. Not so happy holidays here. At least the stream beat synthwave's pretty cool. Let's see. charge it, like they used to say back in the 80s. All right, so we see if we can save 1,500. Let's see if we can save 1,500 crowns so we can have something to buy that thing I wanted to buy at the beginning of stream. All right. Can we? All right, let's wait for it to load up here. Let's wait for that to load up here and just do some running around. 355. Yeah, put the thing back on too. All right, back on screen. So we just saw that those crown crates. We just saw those crown crates for a normal person that's not a streamer blunting the expenses. It's can't even get like the glowy eye thing. So, and the only reason I got a decent amount of gems was, don't forget, I also already had the dog in there. So it was a crown store reward that I already had. So we're back to 3,300. We're back to 3,300. So let's go back to the crown crates. Let's go back to the crown crates here and let's take out another 1,500 here. Set of 4 crown crates gets us down to 1,855. Can't even get the extra crown crate this time. You are guaranteed at least 4 rewards. Because I want to stay above 1,500 crowns in case I want to buy another... In case I want to buy another, you know, thing here. We've already spent the equivalent of a large pizza getting a large pizza delivered on crown crates. All right, Pacruti, we got 4 more of these. Can we at least get enough gems to get the glowy blue eyes? So, blue's my color anyways. All right, let's go. Come on, Pacruti. Don't rip me off here. We're getting lag? Come on now. Don't tell me we just got lag trying to open one of those up. Fargraver Relic. Oh, it gave me a bunch of rewards because it bugged out. Let's see here.
Pacruti is pleased to see you.
There's 3 of them left. It just gave me my rewards because the interface didn't work.
Select your rewards, my friend.
What's the sparkly thing?
Admirable.
Okay, that gives us the gems to get the thing we want. So, but what I want is not anything all that exciting. We will convert that to gems. We'll convert that to gems. We will convert that to gems.
Pacruti has never seen such an Heart of Mara, a bonus reward.
Yay! Whatever. We will convert that to gems. The Stargazer emote I got last time when the thing bugged out, so I got 5 crown gems from that. So, Stargazer is actually another thing I was interested in. Your character basically lays down and looks up at the sky. Ooh, worth buying lots of loot boxes over. Whatever. No, Dan, it was probably a glitch client server issue where a communication glitch. We saw Pacruti just sit there, but I saw in the lower right-hand corner of the screen my rewards pop up, so hopefully I can convert those to gems, and I haven't gotten some dumb furnishings I'm never going to use. All right, what do we have here? Fang Layer Style. I'm going to convert that to gems if I can, because I don't need my characters to look like barbarians. Sparkly barbarians. We're going to convert that to gems. We're going to convert that to gems. Last one. That one sparkled. What is it? Nothing I am interested in. Waste. We're going to convert that to gems. We're going to convert that to gems. We're going to convert that to gems.
And there are always additional crates available.
Oh, shut up, Pacruti.
Farewell.
My guy doesn't know Fang Layer Style yet? I don't think. All right, let me see here. Yeah, I don't have that yet. I might actually want to use that. If I can't convert it to gems, I will use it. Let's see here. What else? We got this Fargrave Relic case, which is something, it's a random thing. It's everything that has a little gem on it is convertible to gems, though. We're going to convert all that to gems. The Fargrave Relic case is, you know, it's stupid. Can we preview that without losing the gem capabilities? No, actually, we don't need to do that because we can... What the... All right, no. I'm forgetting how to do housing here. There is a crown store. There's actually a crown store inside the housing thing. So let's see. Fargrave, Hearth, Gallery, Display. Gallery probably has it. Fargrave, Terrarium, Tents, Canopy. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's do some conversions here over by the Christmas tree. Let's see here.
Well met, and good fortune to you.
Gem extraction,
There are
please.
no crates
Ah,
remaining. Purchase more.
so we get 33 gems from that, but I don't actually know that. I don't know that style yet. So we're actually, you can do writs with that sort of thing. So I'm actually going to learn that.
Follow you.
I'm actually going to learn that one. Don't have any use for it except for writs. There's special writs you can do with crafting and whatnot.
Greetings, my good friend.
Pacruti wants to take all your money. I wish I could actually preview that thing. Fargrave, but I guess you have. Oh, it is bound already, so I can convert it.
Farewell, my good friend.
I think if you place it. Why don't we let's try placing it. Can we get a preview of it from this? Lighting, enchanted lights, Fargrave relic case. I see. Look at this. I can't even see that it's doing anything. It's just a display case. Does it even give off any light? All right. I think once we place it, we lose the ability to convert it to gems. So,
Pakruti can see a lucky aura
gem extraction. I'd rather have gems.
You will get something good.
See ya.
All you need is a crate.
A gem.
Purchase one from the store.
A gem.
We can begin. This one
A gem.
that you purchase a crate.
A gem. Ooh, 2 gems. It's my lucky day. A gem. A gem. And a gem. And a gem. All right.
May luck follow you.
So we've basically, we could go to a fast casual place and get a nice meal for what we just blew that money on. Pathetic. All right, let's go over to the gem rewards here. Now we have 79 gems, so this is more interesting. Get 2 rewards that are 40, but I mean, how much money do you want to blow through duplicate reward? We'd probably get more dupes as we continued, but how much money would you like to blow just so your character can have a robe like this? Oh, it's just like, next. Oh, we don't have enough gems to get the hundreds. Go down to the epics. All right, we'll get this one. Azure Eyes. I can think of some uses for that. All right, what else do we have? Oh, we can't get anything. We're short 1 gem. We are short a single gem in order to get 1 more reward at 40. Yeah, see, you have to hit. We got like 13 gems for this. 40 new. Gladiator Jack. The heck is that, anyways? Shrouded Crown. Is there anything else we want to get? Warrior's Flame. What the heck is that? It's a single light furnishing, so you can't even make that or anything. You have to get 40 gems to place another one of those in your house. Let's see. Down here, Mind-Shriven Cat. Many of these I've gotten before. Juggling Orcrest Rat Hound. It's another pit bull type dog. All right, we can get more of those Scorianite gladiator things I'm not interested in. Fine rewards. What do we have? Well, once we get down to fine rewards, we're down to the crap that you pretty much can get from logins and other stuff. Is there anything else we even want to spend the gems on? Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Superiors? The Mind-Shriven Cat. Bumbling Artificer. That's a personality, right? No, that's an emote. Your character basically breaks something. Do we really want to have another cute dog in the non-combat pet collection? See what I mean? Is this? How about the next level up? See, if we get to 100 crates, then things get a little more interesting. Stags of Zen style Elder Dragon Hunter horse for 100 gems. Impish epidermis, make your character look demonic. A lot of mind-shriven stuff right now with what's going on with the store and everything. And you could also blow 100 gems to... That's a memento. To make stars fly around you. Maybe if you play a wizard or something, or a character that looks like some kind of arcane spellcaster. As it stands right now, I don't think it's worth it to buy that crown crate to try and get another gem, because the next time Twitch has drops, I'll probably get an Ouroboros crate that'll give me a couple of gems from that. By the way, yeah, don't forget to link your Twitch account and then do the drop stream thing on Twitch. And, find a stream team person to like Vindalia or Aries Summer. And, okay, I'm just going to get the dog. The dog's cute. Woof. So, I have another non-combat pet. I already have a couple of these pit bull dogs, so now I have another non-combat pet. Oh, look, the Stargazer emote was only 16 gems, so I could have Ouroboros that. So you see what I mean? Well, I guess it's 235 at the Geek House now, but yeah. So that's the thing. That's the thing with all of this. I think it's a punch in the face that these mounts, for example, these mounts up here, and turn your character into a shiny night elf, are gated behind all of these gems. So the only way to get lots of gems is to exhaust the loot table. And that's one last thing we got to say regarding ESO. We've bumped into the whole exhaust the loot table thing with getting gear in dungeons in order to use the recreation system in the Clockwork City to make exactly what we want and not have to depend on RNG for drops. But when it goes over into the cash shop, that's when it really gets bizarre. So what do I have for Seals of Endeavor? I have 1,000 of them, except I just picked up what I was interested in, so I'm just going to hold on to my Seals of Endeavor now. Could get another 1,000 and get a Warrior's Flame, but how long is it going to take me to get 1,000 seals? Plus, the Seals of Endeavor are tied very specifically to, it could get one of these 1,000s. Am I interested in tattoos? No, of course not. I've already gotten everything that way. We'll save them the mind-shriven cat. I mean, that's terrible. The poor cat looks emaciated. No, I have a lot of cats in this game. This cat's not going to be one of them. Hey, what's the point with the whole... I just... Hopes. Oh, this might look good on my druid character. Somebody clipped through her hair. Yeah, I have a high elf druid character, Warden, Mag Warden. Just started a couple of weeks ago. That would look great on her, but no. Let's see here. Crown Soul Gem. Ooh, 360 Seals of Endeavor for riding lesson. You can get those once a day, by the way. Oh, yeah. I should probably mention before I forget, while we're talking about this Crown Store crap, let's go over to the service tokens and something that people were angry at because ZeniMax over on Twitter posted a tweet where I got 300 seals. Yeah, well, it's easy to get Seals of Endeavor. Just do random stuff in the game. Check off your list every day and week. But it's kind of like gold to gems in Guild Wars 2. It's going to take a lot more work to get the reward versus buying the gems. But I don't mind microtransactions, but when you pull something like this where instead of a microtransaction, it becomes a macro transaction, how many crown crates you going to have to blow money on in order to get 1,600 gems to ride this thing? Like, this is cool. It's like the Ram version of the Sparkle Horse. Well, no wonder I'm so annoyed by this. This is the descendant of the original WoW Stormount that got everybody all ticked off. Yeah, let me go to the Crown Store for one more thing. Before we head on out into the world to work on the Deshan thing before the servers go down for maintenance, under service tokens, an armory slot costs 1,500 crowns. Now, if you are an ESO Plus member, that's 1 month of your stipend minus, you get 1,650 instead of 1,500. It's a bargain to get your crowns through ESO Plus, by the way, versus buying them the normal way. It's one of the perks of the program. So just the crowns alone, I think, make ESO Plus worth it if you are willing to pay for a subscription MMO. I mean, the craft bag's pretty awesome. But it's 1,500 for an armory slot. If you spend 1,500 crowns on an armory slot that you never use, you can respec for free in this game. Keep in mind your character will start out with 2 builds. You progress through the game to the point where you buy an in-room, which is like 2,000 gold, which is couple days worth of crafting writs to get that. Just do your dailies, get certified for crafting writs at level 5 or 6 or whatever it is, and then just do your dailies so you can buy an in-room, put your free armory station in your in-room, and have an extra build slot that you never use for free respecs. Just leave it empty and never save anything on it. Put a note in as well if you want, like call it free respec or something. So, because otherwise you have to pay the gold to blank yourself out in order to get that back. But 1,500 crowns for an armory slot that you never use, that you can use for free respecs as long as it remains empty, versus service tokens. Is it service tokens? It's one of these. Assistance, character slots, buying classes, if you don't have access, if you don't have the DLC, bag space, bank space, outfit slots, riding lessons. See, what was it? I might just have to use the search box here. Let's see. And that's because it's, oh, here we go. Vampire bites. Skill line. You can buy skill lines in the game. Vampire and werewolf bites. Just find a player who's already a vampire or a werewolf. They have a 1 week cooldown on those. However, respecificate. Here we go. Utility respecs. So I think these are on sale right now. 700 for a one-time respec versus 1,500 to blank everything out. Keep in mind, you're going to spend 1,400 crowns to blank your attributes and blank your skills. You can also go, by the way, to a respec shrine in the capital cities of the factions as well as the DLC cities in order to respec your character with in-game gold. You can, and on the constellations, of course, there's a respec fee of 3,000 gold, which is basically a day's crafting dailies. So let me actually find the Elder Scrolls Online tweet where they were like, oh, let me see if they're still on sale or not. Come on, Twitter, load. All right, let me see something here. Elder Scrolls, it's around the beginning of December. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, I almost went to the German page by mistake. Elder Scrolls Online. I misspelled it. Elder Scrolls Online. Why is it so hard for me to search for things on Twitter? At Tez Online. Let's do it that way. Let me just look something up here while we're going over this crap. It was around December, I believe, that they were bragging about putting the skill and attribute scrolls are on sale. There's a press release for that. In the Crown Store, yeah, that's a sale price. But even the normal price, I mean, and why wouldn't you put those on sale when you can spend, go back to that, why wouldn't you put those on sale? Yeah, utility respecs. Why wouldn't you leave these on sale all the time when you can spend 1,400 crowns for one of these? You, by the way, you get them free as you level up too. So if you change your mind on your build, you get like one free one when you get to by the time you get to level 50. So why would you spend 1,400 crowns on two of these scrolls when you can spend 1,500 one time and have an extra armory slot that you never use to blank your character and start over? Free respecs. Just have an extra armory slot that you never use. I don't know what more needs to be said. Yeah. Cut the music. All right, let's get up and stretch for a bit after that. But yeah, so that's why I'm so cynical. This is why I am so cynical of this whole situation with the crown gems and the gem mounts. It's just you can't wall stuff off like this, gate it like this, and not expect somebody who's seen this kind of controversy in WoW to ignore it. Should I be jealous of the $25 mounts in WoW now when I know that there are gem mounts in ESO that I have to buy a crap ton of loot boxes to either by luck get it if I'm not the luckiest guy on earth, or if I am the luckiest guy on earth, or get enough gems to pay 1,500 gems from that many dupes and that many 1 gem conversions of that crap that you get with Ouroboros crates. Hence my cynicism. This is going to be the stuff from Stream's video. We're going to go to a BRB screen and kind of, stretch out, let my head clear from all this, and then we'll get to work on Plague Doctor in Deshan, probably with a different character. Stay tuned, everybody. That is Stream Beats Hi-Fi, by far my favorite genre of the Stream Beats stuff and whatnot. Let's open up the music. Let's open up the music playlist. We're doing just Stream Beats synthwave only for a while there. Let's just load everything back up and get that back to Hi-Fi, chiptune, and then what we have for YTEL, regular music, not genre specific. I have a big folder full of every country song off of the YouTube audio library for a little something special that I've been planning for a while, but I'm not ready to really do anything with it yet. I'm getting colder here, so I'm just going to use the fan for a down fan here. And let's pick a song. And as Ethan Meixel, it might fit because we have Arms Master Elusus here. This guy is a Stamina Templar. Yeah, here we go. This guy's a Stamina Templar, and he's a Weapon Master. This guy is going to have the most emphasis on the weapon skills out of all my characters the entire game. Red Guard Templar, and the Templar is just for heals. One of the weapons, by the way, quote-unquote, is Adric's Spear, which is why I went Templar for my Weapon Master. There's a tree that's named after a weapon. So, all right, we're going to take this guy off to Deshan. So we're actually going to start at the Flaming Deluxe Garret here. This in-room that I have, we're going to pick up the Way Shrine. And we're going to go on a 100% completion fest to fill out the loot table for Plague Doctor, which is heavy armor that has all health on it. I already have the medium armor with all stamina and the light armor with all magicka. It's time to start the heavy armor. Well, I already have some pieces of it. All right, another in-room I'm not using. Get Mirialendis. He's a good character, so we can get Mirialendis in on the action for companion experience. All right, what's the music at? 15%? Good. I want it to be nice and loud. Well, without getting the cops called on me at 2:50 in the morning. Night shift, baby. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. The servers go down for maintenance at 4 a.m. What can we do in roughly an hour in this game? I think a public dungeon would be a good spot to go to. Where's the public dungeons in here? We have to map our way out to one first. Plenty of trash, plenty of drops, plenty of bosses, plenty of time well spent. There's a grand total of that is our public dungeon. So we're going to have to drive. We're going to have to ride about halfway across the map. Gorgeous scenery, though. Oh, yeah. Stop at the stable and buy the riding lesson that we're not buying from the Crown Store. For the blue eyes thing, we will try that with Gregorius later on. I wouldn't mind if one of my characters looked like a Death Knight. Let's see. That's the thing, I mean, it doesn't fit the lore, so...
You won't.
Yeah, World of Warcraft has so many glowy eyes. The Night Elves, the Blood Elves, the Draenei. So...
Hold! Speak to me!
No, Ordinator. Alright.
Yes, my vision dream speaks true.
Those are all the same NPCs that start the DLC and stuff like that. Oh, what happened to my screen? Wow, this TV's almost dead anyways. That was the color balance. I'm going to mess with that a little after the fact. I saw Vendalia's little shader party the other day where she was, or last night, excuse me, where she was showing what kind of shaders she uses. OBS has color correction built in. You can attach it to a specific source. So I don't know if we really need to go as far as to have shaders or anything when you can just brighten up the colors a bit through OBS, which is what I'm currently doing right now. I want to see if I can bring what the game looks like when I stream it closer to what I'm able to do in Picasa with my screenshots. Probably need shaders to do that, but how close can I come with just the OBS bone stock stuff here? All right, let's bring Miri into all of this. Level 38. This is the next character to get up to level 50. And hopefully not go broke trying to equip, but
Mom and Dad give their best.
I won 1 million gold in... Yeah, he's using the Nightmare Horse that the... looks like the Warlock mount in WoW. Might not be the best mount for this guy, but whatever, man. Alright, let's see. Hey, you know, if we want to have some fun with this, let's give him glowy eyes. We just got those from the darn store. Head marking. There we go, Azure Eyes. He's looking like a Redguard version of Sub-Zero. You know who should have glowy eyes? My ice mage herself, Elena Hawkford, should have glowy blue eyes. It would make sense given all the ice magic she throws around. I don't know. This looks... Get rid of that. It doesn't work for this guy. If they had red eyes, I think there was a glowy red eye thing before. That's the thing, though. You know, people are getting these gem rewards, and they're like, "Oh, look, I have a night elf now," or a Draenei, or a Death Knight, or whatever. I can't really make fun of the cosplay scene in ESO though, because I have a character that looks like Link from Zelda, and I did that on the cheap with only a few costumes from the crowd store. Ooh, a dolmen. What's this? Ease Jammy Jam. Some of their nicer, more ambient tunes. Ah. You know, Elder Scrolls Online plays itself, Elder Scrolls in general, plays itself really well to chill stuff. Maybe I should just stop talking. Turn off the camera and just... I've been so tempted to do that on Twitch. Do something different than play some stuff over there. Drop everything and just do like the relaxing side of video games. Have my channel be just that. Okay. The Forgotten Crypts. That's our public dungeon. And it's Daedric. Miri is gonna love this. Oh, yes. Templar going... What? Thought she'd have some kind of... Maybe there's a cooldown on it. What the... Alright. Do quests?
Who's there?
No. Oh. I think this is... Isn't this where... It is. No, we're not doing the quest for this. This is where the cannibal cult is. I could do that too at Twitch, though. I'm so tempted to do. See, the thing with Twitch is the problem I have with Twitch is their banned streamer rule. Anything that gets you banned cuts your access to the site, so you can't even watch using your account. Most importantly, you're a banned streamer. You basically, Twitch streamers are under order to ignore you. So it's just, the more rules you have as a platform, the more it intimidates content creators from being. It usually intimidates the ones you want, you know, to be creative and stuff. Oh yeah. This guy has a buff.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Not the case on YouTube or anything. I mean, you don't want to... They're not like, you know, don't create other accounts and don't use other accounts to stream. But Twitch has a reputation for being a lot less professional than YouTube. YouTube is kind of like an old folks platform at this point, with how long it's been around, the big company Google and all that influence. So... Yeah, I've seen some immature stuff from Twitch, like what their customer service reps and stuff we're talking about. And you consider they've done a good job marketing themselves, so people think that they're bigger than they actually are. Let's see. I think the only reason my guy has the Daedric Spear thing is to level it up. Dizzying swing, right? Well, that's one boss down. It looks like the map is set to clear everything out. Bracers of the Night Mother. This is actually a really good one for Dark Brotherhood assassins. Ah, here we go. This Spence song is pretty pumped. It's going to be the total opposite of the relaxing one that just played. This would be a good opener, but I think I already have it in the openers folder. The Forgotten Sheriff. Not Cletus Cornwood, right? Yep. Alright. Did S-Fan still remembers his character, right? A lot of people like that GTA RP stuff that he used to do. But yeah. Plunk. No, we're getting this Night Mother stuff. We're gonna get the Dark Brotherhood I think it's an algorithm. Because my guy's wearing medium armor, I'm getting the medium armor first. I should switch to heavy armor. Or bring over one of my tank characters in heavy armor. They'll probably... Well, let's just exhaust the assassin armor first. Get some Fighters Guild out of this mess. Does this guy have an experience scroll? He does have over 10,000 gold, so we should probably do something about that. But yeah, the banned streamer role, big intimidator. I like being a productive member of chat for a lot of these streamers. Oh crap, someone else is in here. I like being the friendly guy who's always doing the, you know, laughing smileys and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want like a technical issue to get me booted from the platform. It's more fun the other way, so. This person got those two bosses. Alright, let's see here. We'll just go wherever they aren't. Or have them follow us around.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
What's around this? I think there's a lot of extra stuff in here because there's a quest that has a little bit of a story here.
Ain't no one ready.
Weapon skills, man. I did eat something, right? Yep, good. Garrel's, oh, that's the plot area. Let's just clear the bosses and get the books and stuff. Ooh. Those look delicious in real life. 2 accounts. I have some social and some normal accounts. Twitch does not ban you for having multiple accounts. I know because I've seen streamers on their alt channels. Jay Streezy has one, so does S-Fan. They use for... Asmongold does too with Zach Rohr. They use that for like stuff that is a little not as well produced as their normal stuff. Like if they just want to go live and do like no cam and have folks show up. What's this? I never really liked this song. I don't know if I want to keep it or not. Yeah, it's too contrived with the instruments that it uses. No, sounds like someone recorded it. It's Asher Falero. I remember this one. Sounds like someone recorded it with bathroom mode on their DSP. All right, next up. Dark Dub by Quincus Morera. This sounds like something from Unreal Tournament, right? In 2291, the Leandri Corporation created Unreal Tournament. This sounds cool. Play. I'm on your team, idiot. Same team. Killing spree. Unstoppable. Hey, 3 frags left. Oh, wait, that's Quake 3. I don't know, all these skeletons and stuff. It looks kind of like Quake 3. There actually was an attempt at a game that was supposed to be a spiritual successor to Quake 3 Arena. Don't know if it ever went very far, though. Alright, is that boss back up? I suppose if I'm going to get all this assassin gear, I might as well get it over with. Medium armor to 44. What's the respawn timers on these things? Unreal Tournament would be fun to stream. Except that scene with the naked goddess in the stained glass. I don't know if that ever got anyone banned from YouTube for nudity. Even though it's part of the game.
Maybe I should have joined the boy and
On Twitch, if something like that's part of the game, they don't have that issue because they just have a blacklist of games you're not supposed to play on Twitch. Otherwise, if it's part of the game, it's part of the game. YouTube, though, algorithms. Heard people getting banned on both. It's more of a matter of ban evasion and stuff. You might have heard of somebody who lost a whole bunch of accounts because they were linked together and one of them got banned. That's not unheard of either. The thing is, Twitch is a lot smaller than people think it is. Now, you think it's like this YouTube competitor that's just purple instead of red. Not even close. It is niche. Been niche for years since it began as the gaming offshoot of Justin TV. And it tried to expand. Just Chatting does very well, and the expansion categories do very well, but there is definitely a decimal point difference in the significant digits involved with Twitch. We can always bring up that Statista thing, too, with the numbers for the active user base of the biggest social media platforms in the world. Twitch is not on that list. TikTok is, though. YouTube, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. Alright, after we take down this boss, we're going to change the title of the stream to something that's more appropriate now that we're out doing the Deshen thing. I gotta make that Stuff from Streams video about being cynical of the crates. Mother Sorrow gear. I think that's the light armor for this zone. Let's go here. Let's go in the live control room and change it up. All right. We have about an hour left before maintenance. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Working on Deshan gear after being cynical of celestial crown crates. We'll change it back to the beginning of it, though, because that's really kind of the main focus of this was the discussion we had. So for the after the fact crowd, we'll put that in. And we'll, of course, have the discussion video for the stuff from streams. It's just that editing on YouTube with the cloud editor has been taking an extremely long time to process. So we'll have to see how well that works and when I can bring that up and have it go live. That might be, you know, the people that come in and they hit watch later or something, they leave a like and hit watch later or something. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of health before you do. Especially when you give me time to heal myself. Seals of Endeavor. What was the endeavor we completed? Yeah, ooh, that's a crap ton of crit. I think we're interested in that too, huh? That would go very well with the with Crafty Alfiq on a cast. Another well, what were the endeavors? Of course, I only had that open early. Shut up, Pacruti. I'm done with you for the night. You and your pathetic little loot box crap. Okay, what do we have here? Kill 4 dangerous foes. Update an outfit. What? You can update an outfit? Sell 20 items to merchants. What was the weekly that we got done? We don't have that yet. Oh, there's antiquities too involved in that. 2 arenas, 20 group bosses. Well, I think group bosses, public dungeon bosses. No, we've been downing bosses. We've actually been downing bosses for this. Antiquities. Actually, I'm thinking of taking one of my characters down the antiquity rabbit hole. Use ultimate abilities 3 times. Well, that'll be easy. Let's finish filling up the gauge. If the enemies will stay alive long enough to do that. Alright. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Well, nuts. I do have this guy spec'd for hybrid, right? Let's see. No, he's spec'd for stamina. Good. Let's see. Don't know if the magic will really help except with the off-healing. Why does this guy... Oh, because I already took this... Yeah, I was working on that. Pay $3 grand. Drop... We don't need the damage reduction just yet. It'd be better if this guy had a little extra of the other resource to heal with. Go into here. By the way, this is the respec that you can get without having to buy a dumb thing from the Crown Store. Let's see here. 6 points over here. I do want him to do some tanking, so what do we have here? 16. Oh, we are doing stuff here. And now we are working on stealth detection. And then over on this end of things, more money from those. All right. Still above 10 grand. That's enough to throw money in the bank, and we'll make some more money off of vendoring stuff. Maybe I should do something besides lawnmowering these guys down. 54 ultimate points. What's it going to take to... Hey, let's take out the boss again and see if we get the anti-farming script. $76. There we go. Endeavor completed. Or maybe it was the Endeavor tutorial that I kept getting. Ooh, Companion's Jerkin, but it's light armor. I have my companions in heavy armor, so they have some survivability. Probably just sell it. This Mother's Sorrow stuff, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on a second. We got to decon that stuff or equip it. Otherwise, we're going to get duplicates because it's from the loot table of what you don't have yet. So, let's see. This guy is set properly for Weapon Master, right?
You're good.
Okay, Weapon... And we can respec him for free because I've never set a second build. Weapon Master, save. Because we'll just use that to re-equip the armor after we equip all this other armor that I hope nothing attacks me in. Yeah, see, I've gotten 2 bracers of the Night Mother. I'm getting all these duplicates. Oops. That's not actually part of a set. I'm getting all these duplicates and stuff.
People say variety.
All right, re-equip Weapon Master. I'm getting all of these duplicates. Twitch is just kind of giving. I know with the list games, it's odd that YouTube is somewhat okay with that. You have to edit the video. Well, YouTube has a lot more experience in a lot more countries around the world, so... The second biggest... And the other thing you got to remember, too, is Facebook. We can't forget about Facebook, because if Facebook gets their... Level 39. If Facebook gets their stuff together... If Facebook gets their stuff together, you have an omni-media giant of a social media platform. And even if you continue doing these on multiple platforms, Facebook has billions of active users, and they have a little of everything that could easily replace being involved on several different websites. Light armor, da-da. Oh, we have some medium armor perks. Give me athletics. Athletics, 2-handed. What do we have? We're light on points for this guy. We probably should respec for free. I don't think I need carve for anything, so we can get that point back. We were leveling bow earlier too, so how about red guard skills? Does he have anything? No, of course not. All right, we have one more boss to get the achievement.
Roll if you can.
Just catching up on the chat with everything. All right, let's see here. For the visitors, Twitch. For the visitors, chat is in sub-only mode as an anti-spam measure. I've had some robots come in here with copy pastas and stuff. Seems to be, the thing that people are doing nowadays too. Is just subbing is free on YouTube, so just add that extra check for a human being to attach subbing to YouTube chat. I hear Spence. Plague Doctor! Finally, we got something. Equip it. To put it into the thing here. Finally, some Plague Doctor, and it's purple. What exactly if it's Divines, I'm going to keep it. That's not. Well fitted. I don't need a cheaper roll, dodge, or sprint. I need to crank my stats as high as they'll go. Templars, I haven't seen this with other classes yet, but I know Templars, I did some testing. A lot of the heals and everything will tick more when your stats are higher versus your higher spell damage. Hence my massive emphasis on the primary stat. Especially with the Magplars. If that ever changes, I'll be glad to go gear up with some spell damage gear. And that's the way it was in WoW. Spell damage was better than cranking your intellect super high at one point. That got nerfed all over the place, though. Diminishing returns, baby. 313. When we get the warning messages that the servers are going down for maintenance, we'll have Gregorius try out the blue eyes. I want to see what they look like under a helmet. Hey, wait a minute. This guy can do that. I'd have a costume for that. Let's give him some light. No. Have him lurk in the darkness. We're going to try and make him look evil like Gregorius. We see that. Azure Eyes. Ooh, Sub-Zero. And let's see here. Costumes. The Imperial Centurion. Where is that? Imperial Guard Centurion uniform. It's completely the... Oh, Zenimax, you bastards. You have ruined... You have completely ruined my aspirations for a Lich King style character by not having the glowy eyes visible through the helmets. Whatever, Zenimax. Alright, let's take that stuff off. Elena Hawkford will have the glowy blue eyes. Alright, where's this boss? Is this one of those? Is this a group event where I have to take out a bunch of trash mobs to spawn the boss, or am I in the wrong place? 1550. There's no secret passageway here. There's another person farming this, so it could be just as well. All right, can we... Is there some kind of Kwama boss that'll appear there if we take out enough Kwama? I mean, this would be a perfect place for a boss to spawn. Look at the light. Scrib jelly! Woo! Alright, where's this boss supposed to be at? Forgotten Crypt's group challenge. There's something we probably have to do to trigger the event. I think it's taking out all the Kwama. That's usually the way it is. Cleave, cleave, cleave. Two-handing is a bit too cleave happy. There we go. Kwama warriors. Uh-oh. I might need tank gear for this, and this guy doesn't have any yet. Overpowered with superior DPS. A Mother's Sorrow bow. We're going to equip that. We'll work on the Mother's Sorrow thing while we're at it. Forgotten Crypt's group event, and that should give us the Vanquisher, whatever it is, for this. Alright, you can always go decon stuff to get it into the set piece areas, too. Alright, hopefully the title is correct on this. Let me check YouTube. 316, we had our discussion about the issue with the Celestial Crown Crates. We're just going to work on the Deshan stuff a little early, as opposed to starting it tomorrow night. Channel content. Woo! Stuff respawned. I think my guy can survive it. Live. Yep, the right title is showing up. Lawnmower time. Red guards have some of the best stamina regen in the game, so lawnmowering things with a two-hander. Red guards are awesome, man. I hope they're part of TES 6 when that comes out. Actually, you know, it'd be really cool. In advance of TES 6, have some kind of Red Guard expansion or chapter of ESO. Put something in here besides the Alakir Desert. Alright, what else can we... That's the one and only public dungeon, so... There's certain things that the bosses in the public dungeons will drop. The rest we need delve bosses and dolmens and types and stuff like that. Let's get some fresh air. Let's see. Is this going to be one of those things where... No, it isn't. There's probably a dolmen farming group in here. I would probably have to map out the zone, though, to see it. Ah. It'd be nice if I could see if any of those dolmens were currently active. But who would farm dolmens in this zone? That's more a thing for Oridon or the Alakir Desert. Let's go to this delve instead. We'll see if the dolmen's up when we get out of the delve. Oh, it's one of those run around in a circle and unlock the door delves. This'll be easy then. We'll skip the breadcrumb quest. Another Kwama mine. We could always, just too bad there's no daily delve quest for individual zones like this. In the original game, the daily delve quests are done through the Undaunted, and they send you different zones every time. When this guy gets enough skill points, though, I want to be able to equip literally every weapon in the game. Martial weapons, anyways. Arthur Shadax will be the wizard that can handle all the magic weapons. As well as everything else, too, that's the same way like that. Lady Laurel. I'd like to also remind the viewers tonight of DVR mode. So if you were here looking for my cynicism about if you stop by and you're
Let's combine strengths.
similar to... If you're interested in what I was saying earlier about that stuff, you can use DVR mode to go see it. And if you want to see some of the stuff that's live, you just click live to go back to it. All right, that equips that. Llama workers, they're usually not hostile in these games. All right, there's our Delve boss thing for that. Let's go see if the Dolmen's up. 319. Run past all these Quama. You know what would be really interesting? A Red Guard Sorcerer, Stamina. That might be the kind of character I would create for PvP. Take that massive stamina regen that Red Guards have and pair it up with the ability to transfer resources. So, the dark skill that transfers you resources over. Oh, the Dolmen's active.
Off we go.
Let's go get this one done while we're at it. There's the cultists.
Run away. Well,
We'll just lawnmower all the Daedra.
maybe they should try that.
I wonder if people who have the stream rewound count as a concurrent on YouTube. So in that case, people could come in, they could rewind the stream, see the discussion and what we did earlier with that stuff. We will be making a Stuff from Streams video about that after the servers go down for maintenance. Who's that? Should make this guy look like a Mortal Kombat character. We'll actually set that. Well, it wouldn't make any sense though with doing ice magic and stuff. A Stam Warden, however, would be interesting.
Meld will go on as planned. You cannot stop it.
You know what we could do?
Some help?
Inventory is full. Ha ha ha. Well, that's when we will get our Endeavor. That's when we will get our Endeavor in gear. This guy doesn't have any bank space, does
Yes.
he? Save that, save that, save that. Yeah, he's only got 70 bank slots. So, companion, all this companion crap, let's get rid of it. Get rid of this. Get rid of these things here. What is this song? Oh, it's RKVC, that's why. It's a holiday song. That's why it sounds overly happy and silly. You can learn those to get those out of there. You could always vendor the gear instead of deconning it somewhere. Clicky, clicky. 3 out of 3 daily endeavors completed. Oh, look, another resto staff. Like I don't have enough of those for my companions.
Yeah.
All right, let's go decon somewhere. Find a craft station west.
Yeah.
See if we get that shard on the way over there, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of the interest in this might come from Narcissus. Okay, I've heard of this town.
Someone picked a bad time to visit Narcissus.
So what's the thing for this? Alalu victory in Narcissus. Quinkish Morera. Why am I not surprised? So I think part of the cynicism that you might see in the ESO directory on YouTube right now is the direct result of one of the most popular videos is them getting called out. Them getting called out here. Let me go to the homepage here. They were getting called out on putting the respec things on sale. And some guy actually made a video like, here's how you respec for free. And they mentioned it en passant. They didn't talk about, though, buying something from the just buy a 1,500 crown armory slot if you don't already have one available, and then just use it that way. So always have a build slot that you never use, and you can always use it to respec. Might be worth... we're getting attacked. Yeah, you better run after what I did to your buddies. Lake Lalu Retreat Crafting Hall. Crafting stations inside a Daedric place. Let's go decon. Where's the bank space vendor, too? We could also up this guy's bank space, having won 1,000,000 gold in Vindalia's Splat contest last night. It's one of the reasons why I keep bringing a YouTube stream over to a Twitch stream, too. Get something churning in the algorithm so people can find your stream more easily on the YouTube side of things. I don't know if videos are really going to be your thing, so... tempted to make some highlights videos for her, so she can have something on that channel besides the Twitch Sings thing. Twitch Sings has been gone for nearly a year. She did like some kind of do-re-mi song. I just hope that song that she sang in that video isn't like the next Happy Birthday or something, where someone's gonna find out, oops, there is some intellectual property stuff still in play for it. Let's see here. The public dungeon is there. Go to a bag vendor and get some more bank space for this guy. We only have about a half hour left anyway, so we might as well take care of the administrative stuff. There might be one in the city, but I can more easily find one in Daggerfall because I'm more familiar with that town. So let's see. And then we'll switch off to Elena Hawkford and see how she looks with the blue eyes. See if I just wasted all that crown gem stuff. And then we'll make the stuff from streams video. Howdy! We'll make the stuff from streams video while the servers are down for maintenance, and we'll call it a morning. I do have a tech video that's been sitting around since October as well. If I'm kind of getting burnt on all this ESO streaming, I could just do that. I have some tech projects I could be working on. My new laptop's ready for Windows 11. No, Windows 11 experiment, baby. Ah, Daggerfall. It's beautiful out, though. I should go around and just take some pictures. Then again, I still haven't gotten to the pictures from the Vindalia party last night.
I got what you need.
Wrong way. The bag vendor is up here. It's been a while. I think it's the Khajiit or the Argonian. Let's see. What kind of money can we get here?
Greetings.
1.5 million gold. Thanks, V. Grab 500,000 of that. I probably could make money like that in-game if I joined a trade guild. Sold some of my surplus mats at something other than vendor prices. Arms Master Elusus is getting more bank space.
This one has the best.
Getting up to like 120 slots. So this is what? 90 now.
Come, Indo.
100.
This one has the best.
110. Wait for the, let's see, one more I think will do. Yeah, one more.
Come, Indo.
30,000. Yeah, this really snowballs, doesn't it? Let's see here. 443 grand. Let's put that in the bank again. Where's Typhus?
Speak with me a moment.
All right, let's see here. Some people actually have money to throw around to the point where they're buying like multiple bankers. I'm perfectly fine with Typhus and what's her face? Nuzuma. Am I forgetting stuff in this game already? Still 1.5 mil. Let's go to the enchant shop. Then let's go see what Elena Hawkford looks like with the glowy blue eyes. I think she would fit that motif the best. Yeah, so Weapon Master. We're actually going to put this guy back into Shen. Make sure we close everything out there. Could also build an office out there, too, with some of the extra furnishings that I have sitting around here. Something flaming. There it is. Travel outside house. We want this guy to stay in that area because we'll be doing 100% completion, getting him some levels in the process to get him up to level 50. And hopefully not blow too much money on crafting stuff and things like that again. Well, at least we had some folks stopping by tonight. YouTube streaming is a thing where, you know, you're doing good if you get any concurrence at all. Let me check the ESO directory on YouTube. Yeah, Lord and Lady Marquez couple. I gotta check out their stuff. I think they're just hitting, like, share on a PlayStation controller or something, though. I obviously have way more Twitch influence. But I don't really have Twitch influence. I have YouTube influence, and I was open-minded enough to learn about streaming. Switch, beautiful day out. Now, the minute I switch characters, it's going to start raining, right? Was never a big fan of this a cappella track. What was it like further in? Yeah, it's just... sounds like somebody that's trying to gargle mouthwash. And they're trying to wait, like, you know, the 60 seconds or something. You can handle it. Germs can't. Lady Elena Hawkford. Yeah, let's give her the glowy blue eyes. Something a little upbeat. Okay. Why did it have to take so long? All right, well, we just manually override it. Where's all the slink music? Silent partner. Da, 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 da. Where's Knuckles? There we go. All right. Been working on the Ice Queen look for her anyways. Okay, she's been casting so many ice spells. Head markings. Azure eyes. There's your Sub-Zero for you. This is her tank build, too. She go tank something. We got about a half an hour or so. Been working on the tank builds to cheese the queues with. I don't know. Maybe we should go to like a darker blue or something. I totally got to do that with Moose, though. Moose, Thunder Bear, dual wield, make him look like Sub-Zero and give him the glowy blue eyes. You give him a reason to level his Winter's Embrace skill. Sub-Zero wins. Fatality. What skill? Why can I not see the skills bar? Go take her off to Skyrim or something. Let's see. Interface. No, combat. Ability bar. Please always show that so I know what's equipped. Let's go to Skyrim. Maybe take on a world boss or something. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Glenumbra. Just tank the world boss out there. Has she ever done that? I know Lauren Lockhart's done it with healer gear. She has never completed this world boss before. Let's do that. Super, super easy. Hey, by the way, I don't think it would work really well. Who's on Twitch tonight? Set up for a cross-platform, like coleslaw. Set up for a cross-platform raid. Ooh, some IRLs are live. Melzy is playing Skyrim. Set up for a cross-platform raid. Wrong way. Let's go tank this in the meantime. I am in Riften. I'd grab my main guy and help you out. It's 3:34. If I hadn't already committed to doing this world boss, I'd be out there right now. Maybe after the maintenance. We should do... Maybe after the maintenance. Okay, imps. Now you're gonna get it. She has the DPS skill equipped, because because she doesn't need to use the taunt. It's not going to hit as hard, though, because she's a tank. Still, though, 5 digits. Let's go to this world boss. See if anybody shows up. If we don't get distracted by Daedra along the way. Something's wrong with this Winamp. It should be blanking out the empty space at the end. It's a little boring, though, with just one skill. One skill instead of dropping ice down. Other than dropping down ice. This was the running joke, though, when ESO Morrowind... What the heck is this? I don't need something that sounds like a... Wait, no. We gotta delete the song the proper way. Control F opens it up, and you just do that. Let's do Fused. Getting some of these songs memorized now. What? They're camping the world boss. Well, so much for this idea. All right, well, she'll do it after the maintenance then. I'm doing a quest, so yeah, with Lyris Titanborn. What's this? Some kind of pilgrim cosplay? All right, let's see here. Why, of all times, would this boss be getting camped now? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If I just waltz over and pull the boss. Look at this. This is one of the easiest world bosses. You can solo it in DPS gear. Unbelievable. Find something harder that doesn't have a bunch of people standing around like that. Maybe there's some guild event or streamer event or something? Or maybe it's because this is a newbie zone, so we might have some new people that bought the game on sale. Hint, hint, no. The Blackwood expansion's on sale, too. So, I don't know, there's a fee to get the Deadlands DLC afterwards. Gotta find something to do. We got about 20 minutes until everything goes down. All right, let's get out of here. We're probably going to get attacked first because that's the way things work now. All right, let's see here. How about this world boss over here?
The guild requests your help.
I mean, the one right outside of Daggerfall, where all the Covenant characters begin, is one thing. See, right up here, over by the wolf's camp. That's an NPC. That must be some kind of world boss group. Yeah. There must be some kind of world boss group that's camping all the world bosses in Glenumbra. What the? All I want to do is tank a world boss before the servers go down. Why is this game getting like EverQuest?
The Bloodthorn cult roused the fans.
We can lose this song too. It's like a funeral dirge.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
All right, let's pick a boss that I'm more familiar with. Just want to tank a world boss. Tank a world boss with snow. What is this? Arclight? I think this is a newer synthwave tune. Well, what is it? Streambeat synthwave? Control F? Control F? Yeah, it's this. It's the new. It's a slow song off of the new one. All right, manual override. Why would someone be farming world bosses? How about this? How about the giant spider in outside Wayrest? Cancel the cross-platform raid. Because apparently all I'm worth is a few lurkers. YouTube anyway, so. And over here, too. Except this person's actually soloing it. That's how the boss drops aggro, huh? Except regenning magic in this case creates a damage shield. We sort of tanked it anyways. Jack of Night Terror, though, is not collected. Oh, what is this? Oh, boy. I think that's from the last season of Crown Crates. See what I mean? I can't really respect people that buy those mounts because I know they blew a ton of money to get it. And what else could they have done with the money? Fort Brass. There we go. 341. Well, I don't understand, though. Why would people go around doing world bosses right before a maintenance like this? Unless, of course, they don't have time to run a dungeon, so that's why they do it. What were the endeavors for the day?
Well met.
That makes Pakrudi look really small. Yeah, I think it's time to get her, like, some kind of snow mount or something. I think as part of the winter season, though, there'll be something that comes along that'll work for something like that.
Greetings, my good friend.
Keep hitting the wrong thing.
My friend.
Looking for the Crown Store for Seals of Endeavor. Oh, we're done with the dailies. The weeklies was to kill 20. That's why all the world bosses are getting farmed. That world boss counted as a group boss. That's why. Everybody's trying to do their weekly endeavors. Don't bosses in a dungeon count for that, though? Why don't you just do them in a dungeon? All right. Back to the castle. Well, at least she got a piece of armor as well. So this counts as progression. Could go tank Direfrost Keep and be done in 15 minutes. All right, let's see here. I don't know. Sub-Zero. I think if you wear a cowl or something that's an open helmet, you can actually see the eyes through that. I'll have to check that. Set Moose Thunderbear as some kind of Sub-Zero clone. Stam Warden. Alright. Get this guy's armor back on. We don't need any more thumbnail-y type stuff. Probably go out and do something. Well, I mean, this guy's probably the best at soloing world bosses anyways with all the extra healing. They'll just change spec to night and head out and go find a world boss. Can we really sneak that in before the servers go down? See if we can find one. Well, I guess I guess you can see, though, the Seals of Endeavor system, people are out there and they're doing stuff. That's probably, maybe that was one of the intentions of this system, was to get people out into the world. Because what Seals of Endeavor represent is a way to make, as much as it's grindy type stuff, it does give you something you can do, and you know you will make progress on it. So let's see. This guy's set for Shocking regular Paladin right now. We'll stop at the table on the way out and respec Knight, and then we'll go get going on a world boss. Because we know people are doing them in the easy zones. Switch to Knight. See if we can snag a world boss kill in 15 minutes. Can you take out a boss that you've already taken out before? Let's see. And here they come in all the other languages. All the warnings in all the other languages. The crown store goes down, as we found out the hard way last time. The crown store goes down a little after that as well. Get not Bastion. We can't do that while in combat. Just go somewhere. Nope, that doesn't work either. You have to stop being attacked before you can use a way shrine. Alright. We've done all the world bosses in this general area, so we'll just go over and just do something. Maybe, how about the bear boss? The big grizzly bear boss up there. That's a little out of the way. See if anyone's camping that boss as well. Take a lemming shortcut to get there since you only have 15 minutes. Let's get through all these Bloodthorn cultists. Oh, wait, we just ride down the side of the hill. Now there's a concept. Is it this one up here that... No, it's this way. Sea View Point. That's either a giant bear or a giant crab. I forgot which one it was. But it's a relatively straightforward fight. Oh yeah, that tickles. Too bad you can't attack while in the water. Be nice to throw a few spells that way. I thought you could have done that in Oblivion or something. What a nice day. Beautiful day. A little too nice looking for maintenance in less than 15 minutes. I suppose that, though, this world boss thing is better than, like, eat food for your daily endeavor. Never mind. It just got farmed. We'll take the rewards. We'll take the nodes that's next to it. Wow. Never seen... I have never seen this much farming world bosses. Probably a time to go do world bosses this week while all this is going on. And go check that island over there then. Or do a DLC world boss. Those are harder. I bet even the one in Elsewhere that gave us all those problems last time is probably being farmed. This is nuts. I think everybody's just chilling out for the night, but I do wonder though if dungeon bosses count as group bosses for the purposes of the Endeavor. We have a boss.
Take this one seriously.
349. See if anybody shows up. Well, I didn't mean that. Lag. Guy doesn't look like he's swinging his sword correctly. I still don't understand the animation lag, though. Okay, where's the people farming world bosses? The servers will probably go down while I'm doing this, and I'll be like, my guy will get killed. 76%. More ads. Ten minutes.
Flashy may get noticed, but style gets remembered.
I think all his buddies die if he dies. Let's focus the mage.
Keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
Or necromancer, I should say. Yeah, look, see, the ads died. Yeah, we'll cleave his buddy, but we'll do most of the damage to this guy. $60,000 health. We took him out, so he's not going to spawn any more ads. Now we just do another 50,000 health to 50,000 damage to this guy. Well, we finished that at least before the servers went down. Well, 2 down, 18 to go for the weekly endeavor. Well, maybe that's what our next stream should be about. Hunting. Have Moose, Thunder Bear, hunt world bosses. I got some ideas for that. Moose Thunder Bear's Great World Boss Hunt. That's a screeny waiting to happen. We'll see if it's as nice of a day there as it. Here we go. Yep. Welcome to my stream. It's raining. It always rains in Glenumbra. All right, enough of the Jazz Lounge stuff. To the castle.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Halfway through Champion 1094. I'm trying to find the Valley of the Blades, but I might log out. Probably a good idea. I really don't know what else we can get done besides cleaning everything up before everything goes down. Unless you want to go play on the test realm, which I think would pull my EU characters, which are barely anywhere in the game. Something a little better for this? Digital milestones. I think it's let's keep him in tank mode. We can troll some queues that way. No. Put him back in for crafting writs. All the first specs are the best at that. So, same thing with deconning stuff. Go finish that off. Then stop running like zigzag mode. Let's ready the stuff here. I think Moose's Grand World Boss Hunt. That would, if we don't get clobbered at work tomorrow night, that sounds like a plan for a stream. And we'll see if people are still farming the heck out of the world bosses by then. Maybe go to Skyrim and take out the world bosses there. Switch over to tank mode if necessary. Yeah, just grab the axe and go chop up some world bosses. When other people show up, yay, cool. Be nice to take Moose Thunder Bear back to his native Skyrim. Just need a thumbnail for that, so we'll probably shoot the thumbnail before going live. Vendor stuff.
How may I?
This. Ooh, 2 dragon pellets. That's good. Companion's bracers is medium armor. Not interested. Essence of... Oops. The ones created by Richard Goodmain are useful for writs. So we'll keep those around. What? We never open up these half-digested adventurer backpacks from the last couple of dragon fights. Anything good? No, of course not. High Elf Bottle. Wow. Don't know that one yet. Shadowfen treasure map. Now we got treasure maps piling up without even doing crafting dailies.
Yes?
How did we manage that? Sell off a bunch of extra soul gems for quick cash, or some of these elsewhere platforms. All right, get all this extra stuff out of the inventory. We already know the High Elf Bottle recipe. We know that. We know that. Got one of those pastry thingies left. Wish I could sell those just to get rid of them. Instead, I have to destroy them. Shadowfen. All right, let's load some stuff here. Get some stuff ready here. Documents, desktop. We just use these to get this stuff here. It would be nice if I could see what I was doing. The server's coming down for maintenance in 5 minutes. Oh no. It's quite all right. We're not going to have to worry about it. Not in the slightest. Let's see. Who do we have here we could go say hello to? Just make sure I'm not one of those idiots. Make sure I'm not one of those morons that sends people over to some place that's about to end stream. Live. Where'd my OBS go? Come on now. Anyways, the servers are coming down for maintenance. Camera only. Let's do cross-platform raid. Twitch.tv/Melzy. And here is the copy pasta. Bam. Everything's going down for maintenance. I will be making a Stuff from Streams video out of the discussion about the crown crates. And we shall have some fun with that. Do some other things maybe if work gets too wild. For now, though, sleep well, everybody, although Melzy is far from a chill streamer. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.